crisis of globalization. This is the term used by leading experts to define the main trend of 2017. The reasons for pessimistic views are well-founded. The rise of nationalism, loss of credibility and trust in information, drawn-out conflicts. All these factors result in economic egoism, lack of inclination to listen to what partners have to say. The biggest international trade agreements are now under threat. The United States announced that the bulk of those treaties would be reviewed and Washington's participation should be reconsidered. These agreements are labeled as unjust, and the necessity to support domestic manufacturers is prioritized. More often than not, the key players are starting to question the effectiveness of the existing rules in international trade and the need to maintain this set of rules in the future. Even the Paris Climate Accord has been undermined. Great Britain has made a definitive decision to exit the EU, and this is a threat to the international dialogue on European soil. And the referendum in Catalonia raises questions about strength of commitment to unity within the confines of the EU, but also in particular countries. South China Sea tensions are still on the rise in the east, and North Korea is getting increasingly aggressive under the pressure from the United States and is continuously conducting nuclear weapon tests. It seems like the world is on the brink of a new war. All things considered, it would seem that there was absolutely no way to defuse the tensions in Syria. And yet it happened. The talks between Russia, Iran, and Turkey in Astana allowed for the creation of de-escalation zones. Now, the participants of the Astana talks are calling for other countries to join the discussion. For the first time, a real perspective of a peaceful settlement in Syria is within our reach. This emphasizes the importance of international dialogue, which should not be disturbed neither by new political nor economic circumstances. Kazakhstan is situated in the very center of the Greater Eurasia, a territory where the biggest problems of the modern geopolitics and economics are intertwined. Here, in Greater Eurasia, the interests of the most powerful countries are concentrated. Will the global players be able to find agreement between themselves with world peace and regional development in mind? And which is the role of regional powers that are interested in turning the Greater Eurasia into a territory of partnership and cooperation? Kazakhstan is willing to make its own contribution by becoming the fair broker and providing a platform for the discussion, and also by investing efforts in search for compromise to the benefit of all parties, all the countries that are concerned with what's happening in Eurasia. This year, a low-enriched uranium bank has been established in Kazakhstan in partnership with the International Atomic Energy Agency, which will contribute to nuclear non-proliferation. Kazakhstan is developing rapidly and is constantly building up its infrastructure. A new railway route, China to Europe, was launched this January. It is a symbolic event. The West and the East are coming closer together. And inside Kazakhstan, the overall length of the internal railway and highway system now exceeds 100,000 kilometers. The network of seaports is developing fast. Kazakhstan is the key point of the One Belt, One Road project, which is reviving the famous Silk Road. Kazakhstan is becoming more open to the world by the year. The exhibition Expo 2017 Future Energy was named a significant international event and gathered millions of visitors from around the world in our capital. In the beginning of next year, the International Financial Center Astana will occupy a part of the Expo's territory. It is meant to become a center for financial services and investment for the whole region. On top of that, stakes in leading companies from Kazakhstan will be offered to both foreign and national investors on the platform of the new financial center. Every year, we search for points of regional growth and world development and cooperation here at the Astana Club sessions. Leading experts, politicians, and diplomats speak about the global trends, discuss problems openly, and set the direction for the development of the international cooperation. We wish you a fruitful and successful work to the benefit of our region and the whole world. We're glad to welcome you again. Welcome to Kazakhstan.